there's like two types of small companies, so it's kind of hard to describe the difference. I think the first type of VTuber company is the type where it's more like V-shoujo, right? Where it's a bit more hands-off and the talents are more independent. They still have like the shared email address for like sponsorship inquiries and stuff, but the talents can also manage everything themselves, reach out to artists themselves, etc. You know? The other type of company, small company, is more like Phase Connect, where all of the talents are more like quote-unquote like property of the company. Everything's a lot more gated, and the talents look to management to make sure everything's running properly. Usually where the talents are like property of the company, the cut tends to be not as overly generous to the talents, because usually with like type B company, they have more staff handling everything, you know? They need that revenue. With like a type A company, they don't need as high of a cut, so they usually advertise themselves as having more generous cuts because they're not doing as much for the talents. They're just kind of handling stuff like talking to sponsors, maybe managing like convention appearances, you know? I don't personally like type A companies, for myself anyways. As an idiot, I need more like the type B. I need more wranglers, you know? I'm fine with the more bureaucracy or whatever. Like, I'd rather more stuff be taken off my plate and I can just like focus on the stuff that I want to do and want to make. And from talent management for a type A company, I would say it's really on the talent to like figure out most things themselves. You know, you have to worry about what's good for the company rather than trying to baby the talents, you know? That's my personal opinion, right? That's my personal opinion. I feel like type A companies with their higher cuts and their more talent freedom and stuff tend to attract people who are like, all right, I'll just join, and if not everything goes my way, then I'll just leave, you know? That tends to be, in my opinion, like the type of people that a type A company attracts. And then type B companies attract people like with Stockholm syndrome who, on the flip side, put up with absolutely miserable working conditions. Not if they can Phase Connect, in my experience. But I've heard plenty of horror stories about several defunct companies where talents really had like no management other than them telling them, no, you can't do that. You know?
Cookie! Cookie! It's a pig rabbit! Oh my god! It's Pippa! It's a pink rabbit!